As a reminder to everyone, in 45 minutes, the North American qualifiers are going to be starting. So there is a little bit of overlap. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cast the North American qualifiers. I do have to get ready for ANZ Champs in 4 hours. So I don't have the most time, but I can for sure finish this qualifier here with these players here. Spawning in the top right hand corner of Inside Now, we have the Mexican Zerg representing Team GP. It is Cham. And spawning in the bottom left hand corner of Inside Now, we have the Brazilian Zerg player going for a 14 pool. Oh my god. From the land of Brazil, representing Team Super, it is TheZergLord. My oh my. So, if I'm not mistaken, it was a 14. Was it a 14 pool or was it a 12 pool? I think it was a 14. As he goes for a pool gas hatch opener. I don't see this too often, not gonna lie. Yeah, very interesting opener here. So, a couple of things. Obviously, the early pool is going to indicate earlier lings. To be a little bit aggressive, to apply a little bit of pressure, this should just force a reaction more than anything. Maybe force or maybe kill a couple of drones, unlikely, but regardless is going to be aggressive. What's important is that because of this early gas, this should lead towards an early ling speed timing where the ZergLord can flood and overwhelm, and this should be a little bit unexpected. This ling timing, as well as Cham confirming that there's a hatchery, this should scream just regular pool first, and the gas is a surprise. Like, the gas is very unexpected. So if Cham underreacts, if he doesn't get a follow-up scout and confirm how much gas has been mined, then he can just die to the ling flood that is coming. Oh boy. Here we go, the lings of the ZergLord are across the map. It looks like he's on hold position here, trying to get a surround on these morphing in lings, and doesn't quite get the surround in the end. A little bit unfortunate. He's trying to go for the second surround, but he is not able to do so in time. Cham does swat away the first wave of lings, but there is ling speed. Immediately we see gas is pulled out, so there is no banelings with this, and Cham responding beautifully. How does he know? Oh my god. Cham, he did see the hatch timing, and he's going for a baneling nest before ling speed. This is exactly what he needs right now, playing very safe. There we go. Banelings are being morphed in as well. So the ZergLord is banking up lings right now to go for a massive all-in, a massive ling flood. But he has to be very careful because Cham will have banelings to defend. Oh boy, and all it takes is one good baneling connection to just completely shut this down. It's all about the micro, puppy, the micro. Here we go, more lings are being banked up. Ling speed is about to finish up in 5 seconds, and as the countdown arrives, here we go. The ZergLord, he's sending it, he's pulling the trigger, he's sending everything across the map. Meanwhile, the lings do get in towards the main base. The banelings have been spotted. We do get a bit of a surround here on the Queen. But we're going to have 5 banelings to defend. 5, oh no! Oh god, and this is going to buy so much time as the banelings, they waddle down here. The first baneling does get baited out. It looks like a second baneling gets baited out as well. Great control here from the ZergLord so far. Cham messing up. He's only got 3 banelings left. Oh my god, here we go. Lings are being split off now. He's down to 2 banelings. Oh god. Actually, a half-decent baneling connection there for Cham. The final baneling goes down. Now the ZergLord can commit, but we have 2 more banelings on the way. Oh, and they finish up just in time. GG gets called, and Cham takes the first game. Oh my god. GG. Very, very great read of the situation from Cham. I don't know if he recognized that the hatchery timing was off, or if he was just playing it safe, but going for the fast baneling nest was the right call. And even though we saw a little bit of miscontrol, and we saw a handful of banelings just go off suddenly for no real reason, he had like 1 or 2 bathing connections that really did count towards the end, and that's all you need. That is all you need. Oof. Wow. And with that, we are now going to be moving into game number 2. I understand that the ZergLord does feel like he is the underdog, feels like he is going to be punching up in this scenario. But now he's up against the wall. One more loss and he gets knocked down to the lower bracket. Oh boy. Here we go. And here we go. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Tropical Sacrifice, we have the Mexican Zerg player, currently up 1-0 in this best of 3 series, representing Team GP. It is Cham. And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Tropical Sacrifice, we have the Brazilian Zerg player, representing Team Super. It is TheZergLord. Oh boy. Meanwhile, as we get into this, I want to give a special shout out. As once again, 14 pool. What's a 14 pool, right? Fala galera. Fala galera in the chat to Edu Iskar in the chat. Iskar, of course, if you don't know, he is the admin for today's tournament. He is also an ESL admin, so he does a lot of wonderful work here for the StarCraft scene. Wonderful work. Without him, we wouldn't have as much StarCraft. It wouldn't be anywhere near as good. So thank you, Iskar. Thank you. Much love. I see Maximo in the chat as well. Oh, Latino America turning up strong. Who are we missing? We're missing E-Legacy. Where is E-Legacy? Ay, ay, ay. Funada E-Legacy in the chat. As the ZergLord once again is moving out across the map with 6 of these lings. This time, interesting. So he goes for a 14 pool opener, just like last game, but he goes for a hatch as the follow-up. He delays his gas. He is not going for a ling speed timing like he did in the last game. So the opener is supposed to look identical, except the hatch timing is a little bit different here. So maybe Cham won't respond in the same way, and if he doesn't, that is going to be a bonus for the ZergLord. He wants Cham to overreact as he adapts and is a little bit more economic. Here we go, the Lings are going to rock up across the map. Once again, the ZergLord is going to try and get a bit of a hold position around these morphing in eggs. Not the tightest hold position, unfortunately. Yeah, as he does catch one Ling, not bad. Can he get the second? Up, so far. The cage is a cage. The wall is a wall. Oh, but the Lings of Cham do come down this ramp. Ooh, and one Ling gets caught out as well, so we trade a Ling for a Ling here. Cham doesn't go for a safety bandit nest, he goes straight for Ling speed, so Cham isn't overreacting. And the ZergLord does have enough resources here for Ling speed of his own, but he's actually not getting it right now. I do think that this is maybe a little bit of a mistake, and I do worry for him. The longer we delay Ling... No, he's not going for a reason! It is intentional. He goes straight for a lair? Okay. Okay. The ZergLord. You have my attention. Let's go. So the ZergLord is going to be walling off on 2 bases. This reads like 2-base muter, but we will see if he takes his gases or not. It could still be a massive roach all-in with maybe a Nidus Swarm, depending on how much gas he has to work with. Meanwhile, Cham at home is just going to be able to shut down all these Lings across the map. With his superior Ling speed available to him, he's going to be able to send it as well and confirm that the wall is indeed a wall. Or is it? That is. Beautiful. Plus on range has started, which is a bit of a tell here for Cham. He does see that the Evo Chamber was researching, but the gases are being taken, and we can always cancel these upgrades, but we are not going to need to, because now that the lair is done, we are indeed getting roach speed, and Cham is going to confirm this once he does come up this ramp, and he sees that the roach warren is wiggling and jiggling. It's beautiful. Beautiful puppy. Huh. But yeah, because of that, Cham is going to recognize the 2-base roach play, and he should be able to respond. There we go. We have a 3rd hatchery on the way. We have a roach warren as well. Cham has plenty of time to drone up, take advantage of his superior economic situation. Doesn't want to drone up too much. Should be able to get a handful of workers at this 3rd base. And from there, he can just make roaches of his own. He should be able to defend against this push. I'm curious if the ZergLord is going to go all in on 2-base roach, which is possible, or if he takes a 3rd base behind it and he just, you know, defends with these roaches. We shall see as the roach count is slowly banking up here. He is hiding this roach count as well from Cham's eyes. Cham is in the dark, but he's saying this very seriously. Like, Cham has eyes on both 3rd base locations. The longer this goes on, the lack of 3rd here for the ZergLord, it is a tell for Cham not to make workers and to just make as many roaches as possible. And here we go, the ZergLord is pushing out through the center of the map. Cham is squeezing out a couple of additional workers, so being a little bit greedy here as the ZergLord is hitting right as +1 finishes. Pushing up a ramp is always a difficult thing to do, though. Cham has the high ground, he has the queens, he has the defender's advantage, he has the reinforcements. Oh, and it looks like there may just be a little bit too much here for Cham as he pushes this back. The ZergLord comes back around, though. He wants to try and get a little bit of economic damage done. He can expand behind this if need be. But it's not going to be enough here. We do see that, you know, Cham, he is trickling in a couple of roaches at a time, but it's too much, Bappy. It is far too much. Cham swats this away, and he has successfully held on to his 3rd. Meanwhile, still no 3rd in sight for the ZergLord. He's still just pumping out nothing but roaches. There we go. Drone is headed on the way towards that 3rd. The ZergLord is looking to transition. Oh god, but we can't afford to lose more roaches. Oh, like this, 2 more roaches go down. There is that 3rd. The ZergLord can hit a pretty strong +2 timing. But that's still a ways off, and Cham is even going to be cutting off these retreating roaches. Ay, ay, ay. Not like this, Papi, and this is just too much. GG gets called. Cham shuts down the 2-base roach play and moves on to the next round. Hold on. There we go. Look, I was guessing, okay? I was guessing which button it was. GG, well played. Cham will take the series 2-0. And he moves on to the upper bracket finals, where he will be waiting for the winner of Kellezer and Eggs.